And for the 17th time, Ironman Stewart wins the Baja 500.
You know, I've been winning off-road races and specially prepared vehicles like this Land Cruiser behind me for 17 years now. And the reason I chose Toyota is because they have a history of building great sports utility vehicles and trucks. Tough, dependable, and when it comes to performance, they really know how to deliver. Take it from me, as a Toyota owner, you made the right choice.
Ivan Stewart is a living legend in off-road pickup truck racing, and Toyota is equally legendary when it comes to building pickup trucks and sport utility vehicles that offer everything our long-term customers have come to expect from us. Your Toyota is designed to meet the needs of active, dynamic people like you who don't want to give up style and comfort for utility and off-road ruggedness. The video program you're about to see will familiarize you with your Toyota. It's our way of saying thanks for being part of the growing family of proud Toyota owners. All of us at Toyota want you to be satisfied with your vehicle. This video will help you get acquainted with some of the key features and benefits. Please also review your owner's manual for more important details about your vehicle. Toyota's been building vehicles for American motorists for over 40 years. In 1957, the Land Cruiser was introduced in America. At that time, it was a two-door model with a soft top for open-air exploring. Today, it's a rugged four-door with a powerful 32-valve V8 engine, full-time four-wheel drive system, and a spacious and luxurious interior. In 1964, Toyota imported its first pickup truck into the U.S., the Stout. In 1979, Toyota's 4x4 pickups came to America and became the best-selling compact 4x4 pickup in the country. In 1984, Toyota launched its first-generation 4Runner. At that time, it came with two doors and a removable hardtop. In 1995, the RAV4 was introduced as a 1996 model, creating a unique segment with many imitators. In 1997, after driving the RAV4 for only 6 months, Automobile Magazine named it Automobile of the Year. For model year 2000, Toyota launched its full-size pickup entry, the Tundra. It offers the first dual overhead camshaft 32-valve V8 engine in the half-ton full-size pickup segment. All this Toyota heritage goes into every pickup truck and sport utility vehicle we make. Now sit back, relax, and let us give you some information to help you get the most enjoyment from your Toyota. We'll talk about Toyota power and performance, comfort and convenience, safety features, and finally we'll give you some information specific to Toyota 4x4s. But first, let's get the expert's perspective with Ivan, the Ironman Stewart, giving us some important truck and sport utility vehicle driving tips.
You know, having a Toyota pickup truck or sports utility vehicle will open up a whole new world for you. You'll be able to go places where roads don't and travel in weather conditions that would stop a passenger car cold. But for safe travel, there are a few things you need to be aware of. First of all, a pickup truck or an SUV is not a car. It handles and maneuvers differently than a car. It's designed for off-road driving. It has a higher ground clearance, so it can travel over rough terrain without getting hung up or damaging underbody components. It's also usually narrower, for easier maneuverability in tight spaces. The result is a higher center of gravity than a car, which means it isn't designed to corner at the same speeds as cars, and it won't. Here's a few quick rules. Don't jerk the steering wheel. Avoid sharp turns or abrupt maneuvers. They could cause your vehicle to go out of control. Loss of control may result in a crash, including a rollover. Avoid overloading your vehicle. Always slow down in gusty winds. Your vehicle's profile may make it hard to control in heavy winds. Take your time and get to know the driving and handling characteristics of your Toyota. Please also take the time to read your Toyota Owner's Manual for more details on your vehicle. When driving off-road, always maintain control of the steering wheel, especially in rough terrain. Any changes in the terrain can make the steering wheel move abruptly. That's why you always grab it by the outside, not just the spokes. Drive cautiously to avoid vehicle damage from hidden objects like rocks and stumps. You should either know the terrain or check a map of the area before driving. To keep steering and braking control of your vehicle, you need to have all four wheels on the ground, and they must be rolling, not sliding or spinning. Turn the steering wheel only as far and as fast as you have to. Remember, excessive steering gives you less control, not more. If you're driving in snow and ice, even in a four-wheel drive vehicle, you can still lose control and slide if you suddenly change speed or direction. The standard rule about skidding in any vehicle applies here. If you start to slide, turn the steering wheel in the direction of the slide and brake gradually until you regain control. In deep snow, shift to a low gear and maintain steady pressure on the accelerator to help keep the wheels from spinning. Now, tire chains give you more traction on snow, but be sure to put them on all 4 tires. When you're driving on sand, try and keep all 4 wheels on the most solid area of the trail. Always accelerate slowly to avoid spinning the wheels. If you're driving in mud, be careful not to make sudden changes in your vehicle's speed or direction. Even the toughest 4-wheel drive Toyota can lose traction in slick mud. Just as with sand, you should accelerate slowly and avoid spinning your wheels. Mud that's stuck to your drive shaft and tires can cause a component imbalance that could damage your vehicle. So after you've driven through mud, always clean off your drive shaft and tires. Before you drive your Toyota through water, determine the depth first. Avoid water that's deeper than the bottom of your hubs. Drive slowly and avoid splashing. If the ignition system gets wet, your vehicle may stall. Once you're out of the water, try your brakes. Dry brakes stop faster than wet ones. So to help dry out the brakes, drive slowly while applying light pressure to the brake pedal. If you're driving up a hill or slope, always drive straight up or straight down the incline. Avoid driving crosswise or horizontally or turning on a steep slope. Otherwise, you could lose traction, slip sideways, or even roll over. When you reach the crest of a hill, be sure and look and see what's on the other side before you continue on. Here are a few tips on getting your Toyota back on the road after you've been off-roading, or if you've exited the pavement onto an unpaved shoulder. Be sure you have complete control of the vehicle before regaining the pavement. Slow your vehicle down using the brakes and steer it in a controlled way. Ease it onto the pavement slowly. When you go from one type of surface to another, there'll be a change in the way the vehicle responds to any driving maneuver, like steering, acceleration, or braking. So don't jerk the steering wheel or do anything abrupt. Remember, sharp turns or abrupt maneuvers could cause your vehicle to go out of control, and a loss of control may result in a crash, including a rollover. The main thing is to get your vehicle pointed in the direction of the road and ease into traffic. Even with all the features and benefits a Toyota pickup truck or SUV offers, the most important component for safe driving is still you, the driver. By paying attention and being alert to situations as they develop, and by learning how your vehicle handles and drives, you can help make every journey you take relaxing, fun, and safe.
Pickup truck and SUV performance starts with the engine. Toyota is the industry leader in multi-valve dual overhead camshaft, or DOHC technology. All of our pickups and sport utility vehicles have it. Multi-valve DOHC engines generally breathe better and rev smoother than other engine types. Toyota utilizes this technology to produce engines that feature great power, fuel efficiency, and durability. With Toyota's wide range of engines from 4 cylinders and 6 cylinders to the iForce V8, the Toyota truck and SUV lineup is a powerful family of vehicles with performance and durability to provide you with years of driving enjoyment. One of Toyota's great strengths as a manufacturer is the attention they pay to comfort and convenience. Your Toyota is equipped with a wide variety of features that are designed to make owning and operating it a real pleasure. Here are a few of them. Full carpeting and adjustable fabric trim seats are designed to make your Toyota more inviting and add to the comfort, quality, and durability of the interior. Adjustable dual outside mirrors add to driver's visibility on both sides of the vehicle. Be sure to adjust the mirrors so that you can see the side of your vehicle in it. Be careful when judging the size or distance of any object you see in the passenger side outside mirror. Since it's convex, any object will look smaller and further away than it actually is. Don't adjust your mirror while the vehicle is moving, since it may cause you to mishandle the vehicle and an accident may occur. Toyota provides head restraints for the comfort and safety of you and your passengers. They're adjustable up and down, and on some models forward and backwards as well. A head restraint is most effective when it's close to your head, so using a cushion on the seat back is not recommended. Cup holders in your Toyota are designed for holding cups or drink cans securely. Nothing other than cups or drink cans should be placed in them, since such items may be thrown about in the passenger compartment and could cause injury or accident during sudden braking. Toyota's remote keyless entry system locks and unlocks your vehicle's doors, trunk, and back door from a handheld multifunction transmitter that's enclosed in your key fob. Split folding seats on Toyota pickups and SUVs offer you great versatility for carrying passengers and cargo. Both the 60/40 or the 50/50 split folding seats offer you the ability to fold one seat to create more cargo space, while the other remains a comfortable spot to accommodate passengers. And on our SUVs, you can tumble the whole seat forward to create even more space. Some competitors' vehicles come with only a convenient spare tire that's designed for temporary use and can't be driven at high speeds. Your Toyota truck or SUV comes with a standard full-size spare tire for true convenience. The dashboard is an extension of Toyota's attention to detail and focus on comfort and convenience. The dash modes flush with the door panels to bring a car-like look and feel to the interior. The instrument panel is user-friendly with an array of gauges that are designed to be comfortable on the eyes and easy to read. And depending on the model you own, you might have a tachometer or trip meters in addition to the usual fuel gauge, speedometer, service indicators, and warning buzzers. Each vehicle in the Toyota truck and SUV lineup offers its own version of each of these comfort and convenience features, from the RAV4 to the Land Cruiser. So regardless of the vehicle you've chosen, your driving experience will be pure Toyota. Whether you own a truck for serious work or an SUV for weekday chores and weekend outings, safety features are important to every Toyota owner. And your Toyota is equipped with a wide variety of safety features designed to help protect you and your passengers. These features may include front safety belt pretensioners and force limiters, dual front airbags, anti-lock brakes, side impact door beams, crumple zones, and child safety door locks. Let's talk about your Toyota's front safety belt pretensioners and force limiters. Here's how they work. Pretensioners and force limiters are designed to be activated when there's a severe frontal impact to the vehicle. First, the pretensioner cinches the safety belt. The force limiter then helps reduce the force applied to the occupant. Your Toyota is also equipped with the driver and front passenger airbag supplemental restraint system, or SRS. We use the word supplemental because the primary protection is always provided by the safety belts. The airbags work together with the safety belts to provide an added protection for both you and your front passenger. In a severe front impact, the airbags prevent or reduce injury by inflating. This helps to reduce the likelihood of the driver's or front passenger's head or chest hitting the steering wheel or the dashboard. The airbag system has a service reminder indicator to let you know when there are operating problems. The indicator light comes on when the ignition key is turned on to the accessory or on position. It goes off after about 6 seconds. This means the airbags are operating properly. If the light doesn't come on, or if it remains on for more than a few seconds, or if it comes on when you're driving, you should contact your Toyota dealer as soon as possible for service. Here are a few do's and don'ts about airbags. Toyota strongly recommends that all infants and children be placed in the rear seat and properly restrained. Never put a rear-facing child restraint system on the front seat. The force of a deploying airbag could cause serious injury or death. If your Toyota pickup truck only has front seats, be sure to use a forward-facing child restraint system. Always move the front passenger seat as far back as possible and be sure the passenger airbag cutoff switch is turned to the off position so that the airbag will not inflate in the event of a collision. As for adults, the airbags must inflate with considerable speed and force to help in a crash, so you should never sit on the edge of your seat or lean over the dashboard while the vehicle's moving. And finally, don't put objects in front of the airbag. Above all, wear safety belts. Remember, they're your primary protection. Surprisingly, there are some misconceptions about how anti-lock brake systems work. Basically, ABS is a computer-controlled system that pumps the brakes very quickly to help you maintain steering control and avoid wheel lockup and skidding. Under heavy braking, when your wheels start to lock, the ABS systems make the brakes pulse rapidly. This allows the wheels to continue to rotate instead of skidding, which helps give you more steering control. The proper way to brake with ABS is to push hard on the brake pedal and hold it down while you continue to steer out of trouble. While you're braking, you may feel some pulsating of the brake pedal or might hear a noise. This is completely normal. It simply indicates your ABS system is working. The main thing to remember is never pump the brakes. The ABS does that for you. Once you steer out of trouble, you can release the brake pedal and drive normally. All of the doors on your Toyota are equipped with side impact door beams. These steel beams inside the doors help to deflect certain types of side impacts. By doing so, they help protect you and your passengers. Crumple zones in the front of your Toyota help to protect you and your passengers in a severe impact. It helps to absorb the impact energy of a collision instead of transferring it to the passenger compartment. In other words, the crumple zone is sacrificed to help protect the occupants. If you have a four-door Toyota, it's equipped with child safety door locks. This feature lets you lock a rear door so that it can be opened only from the outside, not the inside. Toyota recommends using this safety feature whenever small children are in the vehicle. With safety features like these, you know your Toyota is designed to help protect you and your passengers. Toyota is legendary for building four-wheel drive systems that are tough as nails, dependable and durable. A four-wheel drive vehicle uses all four wheels to power itself when you're in a four-wheel drive mode. This increases the traction of the wheels and lets you drive off-road and on pavement in bad weather conditions that passenger cars can't handle. A four-wheel drive system simply supplies power to all four wheels through a transfer case. Toyota's part-time four-wheel drive system called Four-Wheel Demand has a two-speed transfer case. When you run into slippery situations, you can shift into four-wheel drive while moving at speeds up to 50 miles an hour. Two-wheel drive is normal driving mode for everyday on-road conditions. To engage four-wheel drive, just shift the transmission lever from high-range two-wheel drive, or H2, to either high-range four-wheel drive, H4, or low-range four-wheel drive, L4. You should use 4 high for most four-wheel drive situations when roads are icy or snowy. 4 low is recommended for special low-speed four-wheel drive situations like climbing or descending a steep grade, or hard pulling in sand, mud, or deep snow where you need more traction. When you don't need four-wheel drive anymore, just disengage the transfer case with a shift lever. Toyota's Four-Wheel Demand gives you the best of both worlds, either two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive according to your driving conditions. And you can shift on the move without stopping. Toyota's one-touch high force selector is standard on 4Runner 4x4 Limited and available on Tacoma Extra Cab Limited V6 4x4. It offers even easier shifting. To engage 4 high, just press the button on the shift lever. To shift into 4 low, you need to use the transfer case shift lever. Tundra four-wheel drive models have a touch select four-wheel drive button that lets you easily switch between two-wheel drive and 4 high, and between 4 high and 4 low with just a button on the instrument panel. Another benefit of eliminating the transfer case shift lever is it makes more room for front passengers. Land Cruiser and all RAV4 4x4 models come standard with full-time four-wheel drive. Skid plates are standard on all Toyota SUVs and 4x4 pickup trucks. These steel skid plates are mounted under the vehicle's body to help protect key components from rocks and other obstacles you might drive over while off-roading. On 4x4 models, the front suspension, transfer case, and fuel tank are protected. On 4x2 models, the front suspension is protected. Toyota's rugged suspensions are optimally designed for responsive driving on or off-road. Your Toyota is equipped with an independent front suspension. Each wheel on the front axle is sprung separately, so it can react independently to bumps. A small bump that affects one side doesn't affect the other. The results are a more responsive ride and reduced noise, vibration, and harshness. Most Toyota pickup trucks and SUVs also have a double wishbone front suspension design. Each wheel is located on kind of a knuckle that's connected by ball joints to upper and lower A-arms that are unequal in length. Using unequal length arms to suspend the vehicle from the wheels keeps the tires upright and in better contact with the road when you're cornering or going over bumps. Thick steel coil springs are a part of Toyota's space-saving rear suspension design for 4Runner and Land Cruiser. Basically, these springs carry the weight of the vehicle. Coil springs can vary in stiffness and they have a lot to do with how the vehicle rides. Toyota equips the rear suspension of its pickups with leaf springs. A leaf spring is a flat band of steel curved in an arc that usually mounts a solid axle to a vehicle. They're simple, flexible, and very rugged suspension components. All Toyota pickup trucks and SUVs are equipped with a front stabilizer bar. Some of them have both front and rear. Stabilizer bars help control body lean while you're cornering. Well, that wraps things up for us. We hope this video helped you get the most out of your Toyota. Congratulations on making a wise purchase. Your Toyota is a masterpiece of automotive engineering, and we're confident that you'll be pleased with its performance, versatility, and ruggedness for many years to come. Take time to read your owner's manual and learn all the features of your Toyota, and contact your dealer if you have any questions on how to operate or maintain it. Always treat your Toyota with respect and care. It'll give you years of enjoyment.